Welcome back to Peitz Performance Tunes. My name is Alex Peitz, and today we are going to show you a video displaying the difference in power you will see going from a stock blower ported snout with a throttle body to a 3.8 liter Whipple Supercharger and with about equal boost. We're pretty excited about it. It's going to be awesome results. It's going to be a good video, and stick around. Okay, to give you a little more background on this vehicle, this actually belongs to a really good customer of ours. He's been with us for many years. We originally put the 426 stroker in this car, used our 426 PD cam. For those of you who don't know, we offer a wide range of camshafts for the Hemi applications. With that previous build, we still had the factory supercharger installed, but we did get the snout ported by Kong and had a larger throttle body installed with that. The results were pretty good back then, and that's been probably 3-4 years ago now. And time went by. He wanted a little more power, and he talked to us, and we decided, okay, let's do the Whipple. The 3.8 liter is the newest and latest and greatest thing from Whipple available for these applications. So we went ahead and jumped on that bandwagon, and we got the Whipple ordered up and got it installed, and now we're ready to see some results. Okay, you may be wondering how we're supplying enough fuel to this beast of an engine. Well, we are using a 4 Innovations fuel system. It's triple pumps, triple Hellcat pumps to be exact, with a -8 feed and -8 return. So it's actually quite potent. It supplies plenty of fuel for this thing. And also we're using ID 1300 injectors from Injector Dynamics. And of course, we've got some additional components such as the Billet Technologies catch can setup. That's dual catch cans, one for the vent side and one for the dirty side of the PCV system. Also, we have an active interchiller system on it. So that uses the system's air conditioning to actually cool the air charge temperature as well. We also have a little switch in there that directs all of the Freon under the hood to get maximum cooling capacity to cool the air charge temperatures and keep those temps at bay. So you can actually put your hand on the lid and it's cool to the touch after a pull. It's a pretty cool system, and we use it on different applications. Wow, this thing absolutely screams on the dyno. We cannot wait to see what it's going to feel like and sound like on the track and on the street. So let's look at the numbers here. So I've actually taken the liberty of pulling up the previous dyno graph on the previous setup with the factory supercharger, the ported snout, and the 108mm throttle body from Kong. And that was about 860 horsepower. Didn't go to quite as high of RPM because it seemed like it was pretty much teetering off. Now with the new setup, which is the 3.8 liter Whipple, that's the dashed lines. So the blue is going to be your torque, the red's going to be your horsepower. You can see it's making more everywhere. And this is E85 versus E85. We also ran this car on 93 octane. We picked up almost 120, 130 horsepower going from 93 to E85 on this particular combo, 3.8 liter Whipple to 3.8 liter Whipple, just changing fuel. Now, if you look at it on E85 to E85 from before versus now, we've picked up about 160 horsepower going with 3.8 liter Whipple and still sticking with the same 426 cubic inch engine, the 426 PD cam, the heads, the headers, everything else being equal. We literally just changed the 3.8 liter blower from Whipple on and put that on this car versus the factory supercharger. That's all we've changed. And of course, I've updated the tune and done what I need to do to account for those changes, and these are the results. And they're absolutely amazing. We could not be happier with these results. And this is only on 20 pounds of boost, in case you guys are wondering. We could definitely increase the boost more, but we're not trying to go for broke on this setup. We're honestly just trying to make a good, reliable, 1,000 all-wheel horsepower car, which is saying a lot. You cannot just do that on a whim. It takes a lot to make these things work. And we don't necessarily want to put all the eggs in one basket. We want these things to last, and we want it to have a long life, and we want the customer to enjoy it for many years to come. And so we're building it very safe, but also making as much horsepower while being safe. That's kind of our MO here at Peitz Performance, in case you guys hadn't noticed. We are extremely happy with the results on this thing, and we could not be more excited to share with you guys in these results. And for the dyno, we're pretty much done with our tuning on the dyno. Now we're going to take this thing to the streets, get some more testing done, test cold start, test drivability, wide open throttle shifting, all the things you expect from us here at Peitz Performance. Make sure when you get your car back, this is absolutely as perfect as possible. That's all we do. And guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to us here on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and above all else, guys, stay tuned.